What's up, YouTube? Kyle the Gamer here, and tonight we are coming to you with another exciting video. So as you know, we've been working on a very fun project, and that is an insane Diablo 2 Platinum Trophy. This Platinum Trophy is notoriously difficult. It's known for being hundreds of hours long if you complete the Platinum Trophy, almost 1,000 hours long, because you have to get to level 99 on a character, hardcore and a regular 99. You can do those both at the same time, but regardless, it takes a long time and it's difficult. You also have to beat the game on hell difficulty on every single class. Now, am I crazy for trying to do that all on hardcore difficulty? I don't know, you tell me, but that's what we're trying to do here. Now, tonight, the objective of the stream is to do a full hell playthrough difficulty on the Druid. I'd never played a Druid before on Diablo 2, but personally, I'm having a blast. I think I'm doing the Tornado Hurricane. My dog buddy is also having a blast, but I'm playing the Tornado Hurricane build. We're going to talk more about that tonight during the stream about how fun it is. But yeah, the agenda for tonight, whenever we log on here, we're going to go through our gear. We're going to go through the gear for how we're going to beat hell difficulty. We're going to blast through Act 1, Act 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're not doing every single quest. We're going to do most of the quests, but just to remain efficient, we're going to do the essentials. Because there's a couple quests in there that are needed to like improve your resistances, improve your HP. You might have a chance at a high rune if you do a couple of additional quests. So we're doing those quests, and then hopefully we knock all this out tonight. My dog, my apologies for my dog. I love the guy, but he just barks at all the right times. Here he is. Love on him a little bit. We love him. It's okay. He's an Australian Shepherd Lab mix. Great one. And then we're going to finish it, hopefully tonight. If not, it's going to spill over in tomorrow a little bit, and we'll give our closing thoughts, and we'll have a summary video with all the highlights. So let me know your thoughts. We're going to jump right in here. Here we go. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day. Oops, wrong character. Here he is. Lupin. I wonder where he got that name. Another one of my favorite franchises, Harry Potter. Yeah, do we need anything else? No, we're going to go through our gear, as I mentioned. So, we have a Heart of the Oak, which should be able to carry us through the entire difficulty. We have a Skin of the Viper Magi, one of the best cloaks in the game, or one of the best armors in the game for casters. We're a caster class. We have the Shaco. We found this on the Paladin, thankfully. One of the best helms in the game. We have the Maros Kaleidoscope. Again, we've had some amazing gear drop because most of these items are hand-me-downs from that original playthrough on the Paladin where we got to level 99. So fortunately, like if you're doing this challenge, you really need one character. You need to beat the game on one character on hell and get them to strong enough to grind out a lot of that gear for you, and the rest of it's not going to be a piece of cake, but you could definitely do it. Ancient's Pledge. I'm doing this mostly for resistances, because in hell difficulty, you can get absolutely slapped and lose your character just like that before you can even blink. So we're doing this for extra defense, extra resistances. Mage Fist. We could probably get a better... Yeah, we could definitely get an improvement here. We have the FCR, the faster cast rate, and the fire skills. We don't really need the fire skills anymore. We actually respect. So I'm glad that I'm looking at this before the stream. We have a couple rings that are good. Dwarf Star, it's Fire, Absorb, and Life. And we have Raven Frost. It's Cold Absorb and cannot be frozen. That's going to come in handy during the Hell playthrough. So we're not frozen and slow down, yada, yada, yada. String of Ears, Demon Hide Sash, it's one of my favorites because of the physical damage reduction. 15%, I think that's the best roll you can get on this belt. And then lastly, we have Water Bulk. I think we probably have some better options that we can use, but for now, this is fine. Before we get started, let's see if we have any better gloves. I don't think we do, unfortunately. We might have a better belt coming up later with the Arachnid's Mesh, thankfully. I don't think we have any better gloves right now, unfortunately. So we'll keep an eye out for better gloves. If you see something drop, please let me know. Yeah, I'm not seeing any glove. These boots, those are pretty good. But realistically, I kind of like mine better. I think these are fine. The water walk. Okay. So, let's get started. Oh, we also have on our weapon swap, we have call to arms. So something that I'm looking for is a 2-socketed shield. So we can create, I think it's called a Splendor rune word. And that'll be a +1 to skills. So that'll improve the battle command, battle orders, and battle cry buff that we can give to ourselves with the call to arms item. So we're still looking for a few upgrades during this playthrough. So I'm excited. Let's get this started. My dog, buddy, come on, man. He must be trying to take care of me. Alrighty. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for gloves. We're looking for a shield. Maybe some boots. And then once we're level 75, I know we're going to be able to get the... there's a charm that we can use. A torch, which is amazing.
So it begins.
So it begins. Let's get this show on the road. All right. So, hell difficulty has a lot of immunities. My build is a cold and physical build. There aren't too many monsters in the game that have cold and physical immunities at the same time. Look, here we are already. We are at the Den of Evil. So as
Evil hides.
this is where evil hides. So as I was saying, there aren't that many monsters in the game that have a cold and physical immunity. So we should be in pretty good shape. The Hurricane ability, the one that's swirling around me right now, that is cold damage. Tornado is physical damage. And also, I believe, like, my Dire Wolf, my bear, my big bear, he does physical damage. My other mercenary, that's what he is. He does physical damage. Whenever we hop out of Den of Evil, I'm gonna make sure my audio is all set up properly. Didn't check that. So this quest that we're doing right now, you have to kill every monster in the Den of Evil. But in return, we get an ability to respec. Oh, we gotta watch out for that debuff. A Jagged Star. That looks like a Druid item. Here's what we're gonna do. We gotta make some space. Alright, Jagged Star. Pretty cool luck already. I like that. Okay, we got to be getting close to wrapping this up. But again, let me know if you see. Let me know if you see a shield, a socketable shield. That's what we need, or gloves. Am I missing something here? One monster left. I probably just walked over something. Maybe at the beginning. Well, so while we're walking around, Diablo 4 is coming up, the expansion. I'm super excited. Curious what everyone else is thinking. I'm super excited about the expansion. Well, that was weird. No wonder we couldn't find the monster. We disconnected from stream. Well, we're done. We're done with the quest now. All right.
Is that all of them?
Here. Moonfall Jagged Star. Cool. We'll keep it. Why not? Actually. Go and pick this up. Any other items we're going to need in the short term? Huh. Not that I'm seeing. All right, I think we're good to go. Ready to get this show on the road.
Greetings.
Let me see here. Whoopsie. Oh no. Oh Lord.
Good day.
Oh Lord. No. Okay, we're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my control panel. All right. Like the chat and whatnot.
Greetings.
Let's see here, one moment, and then we're gonna get back to it.
Hello.
Okay. LFG. We are gonna get back after it. We're on the first quest. We got some room to go. We got some. We got a lot of ground to make up. But as we've discussed in the past, with hardcore, it's better to be safe than sorry. It is way better to be safe than sorry on hardcore. See, this is one of those rare physical immunities, and I can't really do much to the physical immunity except hope that my hurricane damage takes out the physical immunity. So if we see a physical and a cold immunity, we just need to run for the hills. There's not going to be too many of them, but it's probably better to run on those. Yeah, especially whenever we get that amplified damage debuff. Oh, Lord. This always scares me. Something that's interesting about hell difficulty is the density of unique monsters. Flavi. Have you ever met anyone named Flavi? Perfect. One waypoint down. All right. Don't need the cave. I was saying earlier, in hardcore difficulty, especially if the goal is to stay alive, we're not going to go after every single little cave. We're not going to go for every single quest. We are doing the essentials. This is one of those rare physical and cold immunities that we need to stay away from. I'm running. I think before we go to the next area, because we know we have to come back here. We know we have to come back here. If you haven't played through this before, we know we have to come back to this zone to rescue Deckard Cain. So those stones there on the mini-map, we know we have to come back here already. So just to save a little bit of time, we're going to find the waypoint. It's not going to be over here. Go. Call to arms, that buff that I just did. So those are barbarian buffs. So like if you're playing with a barbarian, like in your party online, you can get those buffs. But like if you're playing a solo, you can't get those buffs unless either one, you're a barbarian, or two, you have call to arms, which is an extremely expensive rune word. And the only reason I have it is because I played hardcore on the paladin, and then a couple other characters to farm up runes. There, hey, we found it. That's the waypoint. Now we can go find the dark wood. The dark wood is the next zone. So I was talking about, hey, we know we got to come back here. So let's find the waypoint. Let's go to the next zone. And the next zone is where we're gonna be able to get something so we can go into Tristram. We enter Tristram through those stones in the stony field that we were looking at. If you're watching this video, you probably already know what Tristram is, right? D1, the OG D1 town. Some great memories. Great voice acting. I think Blizzard was definitely ahead of its time with the voice acting. Like there's like that old Farnham the drunk guy. That was pretty good. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good day. I myself had a pretty chill day. Nice and relaxing. It was busy. You know, work can often do that to you. But hey, that's why we have hobbies, right? Life isn't all about work. Life isn't all about making the dough. We have hobbies like this where we can, you know, relax, find some downtime. Hey, there's the dark wood. Here we are. Oh. Oh, Lord. So far, we're handling the challenges pretty well. Oh, Lord. Getting a lot of uniques. I don't know of too many good unique Bardishes. So we're not going to worry about picking it up. See, there's another... Get the hell out of Dodge. I ain't trying to fuck up my character. So yeah, let me know down below. Are you a new player? Are you a new player to Diablo 2? Have you ever played? Are you more of a Diablo 4 player or Diablo 3 player? Have you never? Oh, we don't need to kill that character. So yeah, let me know down below. Are you a Diablo 2 player, Diablo 4? Have you never played Diablo? If you haven't played Diablo 2, would you be open to it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1 second. We had an issue. YouTube is not receiving enough video. What the? Un momento. Alright, we're good. Alright, perfect. Alright, I had to take a brief delay here. Lit. And we're back. We had to take a brief moment. Now that we're already in the Black Marsh, we were just, you know, doing some exploring. We're in the Black Marsh. We're going to try to go ahead and find the waypoint here. You know, we've still got to go back to the Dark Wood. We've still got to go back to a couple zones ago to the Stony Point or whatever it's called. Stony Fields. To then go to Tristram and rescue Deckard Cain. But while we're here, you know what? We're going to go ahead and see if we can find the waypoint. We got to come back here anyway, so... Yeah. So something I love about the Druid, and again, I had never played the Druid prior to like a month ago, whenever I started this character. I love all the pets. I love that you can just run around like a freaking zoo. Or run around with a freaking zoo. Like, I'm a huge animal lover. So I got my little dogs with me. I think it's very fitting that my dog, Buddy is his name, is trying to like get in the stream. And we're playing a Druid right now. Hey. Perfect. We found the Forgotten Tower, which is exactly what we need. We're going to come back to the Forgotten Tower to see if we can get some good drops. You know what? We may. Yep, here we are. This is what we need. That's not true. We're running away from this guy. Another physical cold immunity. You know, I said at the beginning of the stream we weren't going to run into that a lot, but we are absolutely running into that a lot. So, bump that. Perfect. We found the Black Marsh. So, in reality, we don't need to get the waypoint for the Darkwood. We already have the next one. We're never going back to the Darkwood again on this character. We're not going to level him up past Bale, or past beating the game on Hell. Like, I'm not trying to level him up all the way. I'm not trying to run terror zones. That's not the objective here. If we run into the waypoint, great. That is not the objective. Well, we ran into it. We are looking for the Tree of Innovis. So, yeah, let me know down below. What's your favorite class? What's your favorite... what's your experience with D2? What's your favorite class? Have you ever tried hardcore? I'm surprisingly and fairly new to hardcore. It always scared me until about a year ago whenever I started this challenge. And it's been really fun. It's really opened up my mindset to... It's really opened up my mind to a different way of playing games. And I'm glad that I tried it overall. You know, give me a new challenge. I think I always underestimated my ability to do a hardcore challenge. Okay. We're not having success finding what we need here. Okay. Just what I've learned about Diablo 2. Oh, perfect. Cold. That's great. Let's get out of here. Diablo 2 waypoints. What I've learned about Diablo 2 waypoints is that what you need to find in the zone is pretty close to the waypoint most of the time. I'm not sure if that's just coincidence. Could be. But that's just what I've observed over time. And if anyone else has more insight on it, please let me know. All right, Stony Field. See, we're just a few steps away. From the Cairn Stones. All right, here we go. Let's go. If not careful, it is possible to get completely clapped. Here. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh my god. Here we go. Dude, the OG D1 music still claps. And you can't disagree with it. Take me to the club on that shit. I'll be grinding. Fuck yeah. Fuck yes.
Deckard Cain, leave this place.
Love that. So good.
As a token of regret.
Welcome.
Deckard Cain sounds like my dad.
I know you're here to challenge my.
It's a fact. I think that's one of the reasons why I love Deckard Cain so much. He's such an endearing character to the franchise, and he also sounds like my dad. Oh my god. Daddy energy. Mmm. Okay. Next, we're going to go to the Forgotten Tower and see if we can pick up a rune, a good rune, maybe a mid rune.
I can smell
A mid room or a high room? Excuse me. Bummer. Okay, that was longer than we normally have to walk to get to the next level of the tower. So I was watching a video one time. I can't remember who posted it. In general, for the Forgotten Tower, if you go to the left, you're gonna find. I can't remember if it was for the Forgotten Tower or for the Catacombs, where Andariel is. You're gonna reach your destination, your desired destination. So see, left, 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 and that's left from your entrance. Whenever you enter, continue taking lefts. Whenever you have an option to take a left, and you will eventually arrive at your destination. Let's test that theory. Let's test the left theory. Wow. It's working. Let's do it again. You know what? I'm going to take this potion. Let's continue testing the left theory. Oh, we're taking a left. Oh, we're taking a left. Yikes. Oh, no wonder he's immune to physical. Look at that. The hurricane's just slapping him down. Got any unique? Okay. Okay. We're still taking a left whenever we have an opportunity. I'm not saying it's foolproof. Oh, what do you know? There we go, left. And here we are. We're already at level 5. Before we fight the Countess, let's continue. Give our skill points. Don't kill me. soul rune and a Neph rune. We could have had better. Anything from the chest?
This tower has its charms.
A soul rune is okay, but not necessarily worth it for the time we spent. It's gonna take a lot of soul runes to cube up to a high rune. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. By the way, whenever I say cube up a rune, what I mean is we literally put them into the cube. We put 3 of a mid rune or 2 of a high rune. And when the high runes, all my high runes are up here. They're literally high up in my stash. But you can cube up these runes into the next rune on the list, right? Because the high runes are extremely rare. Low runes are very common, like a normal difficulty. My dogs are being crazy right now. Excuse me. Mid runes are more common in Nightmare and even in Hell difficulty, but they're more common there. But you can cube them up with certain gems and a few of that rune type, and then it'll level it up by putting them in the Herodic cube. So I'll try to do that on stream whenever I find the right rune, or excuse me, whenever I find the right gem for it. And something we're also still looking out for are new gloves, a socketable shield, and potentially new boots. We need new boots. A lame mame. So we just need to continue blasting through. We're gonna... Oh, Lord. Okay, Tau Rune, not bad. Well, we don't necessarily need that right now. All right, making good progress on Act 1. You know, we haven't been completely deleted by any enemies. You know, we're not being completely rocked. So that's a good sign. It tells me that our resistances and defenses are in the right place. So I'm glad I took that time to fine-tune the gear beforehand, but we're still looking for those 3 pieces. We should have... There it is. There's a waypoint for the outer cloister. Now that I have this opportunity, I'm going to send someone a link for the stream. Content. Live. I'm going to send him a link. Content. Live. Well, that's weird. My video isn't showing up on the live stream. Oh, Lord. That is not good. Oh, Lord. Here. Okay. Okay. Insane, Diablo 2. All right, here we go. Eric, sending this to Eric. Sweet. All right. We'll get this show on the road. Let's go. We found it. The barracks. Yes. Uh-oh. YouTube is... There's a little bit of an error in my stream at the moment, but we should be able to get that sorted out momentarily. Alum rune. Okay, that, you know, I was talking about mid runes. This is a perfect example of one that we're gonna cube up once we get back to town. I just need to continue to collect. Usually it's chipped gems and flawed gems. You need to collect chipped and flawed gems. It's mostly what you need there. Oh no. Immune to frost. To cold damage. Amplify damage makes me extremely nervous, because if you come across a certain monster with a certain buff and they just happen to hit hard, your character can be deleted very, very quickly. Okay, we're gonna stay away from those guys. What everyone have for dinner tonight? I had a burger. It was delicious. My wife made some blackberry cobbler the other day too, and that was freaking incredible. It was insane. We went to this farm in Indiana that allows you to pick their blackberries. There was a work event. One of my colleagues invited me out to, and apparently at this farm, you know, the people who own the farm let you pick their blackberries, and part of the gift basket. Okay, we found the inner cloister. Part of the gift basket, you know, whenever we got there, inside the gift basket was a recipe for a blackberry cobbler, and my wife made it that night with all the blackberries we picked, and it was freaking insanely good. I hope she doesn't become a cobbler maker, because my body is not going to be able to work with that. It was too good. I'm going to run from this guy. Actually, you know what? We're going to let our hurricane take him out. Sweet. I wonder if the turn left theory works in the catacombs. Let's test it out. So if you missed it beforehand, if you're just tuning in, the turn left theory, I watched this video on this a while back. You know, one of these Diablo 2 content creators said, whenever you have an opportunity to turn left in certain zones in Diablo 2, that will lead you to your destination. Right? So, okay, let's test it out here. Okay, we're turning left. Okay, that doesn't really get us anywhere. We're going to turn left here. We're going to continue going down this path. Let's see. Oh. Pretty cool. We're there. Let's do that again. Left. 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 Maybe that's coincidence, maybe it's not. But I'm curious to find out. Left. That didn't work out. Maybe there's some level of truth to it, but I'm not one of those like super ridiculously smart nerds that analyzes every part of this game. Like I'm really good at following instructions. Like I had mentioned in one of my previous videos, like the max roll guides. Oh, hey, we turned left and we got there. Incredible. So we're gonna do that again, right? Left, 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 left. The max roll guides have been incredible in terms of helping me stay alive on hardcore. I'm not a mega brain, giga brain Chad player. I can follow I can follow a guide pretty damn well though. So thank you to all you guys at max roll. See, I wasn't even wearing the right weapon. Not a giga brain. Continuing the left theory. Left, left, left. Taking left at every opportunity. And we're here. I think it works in the catacombs. It's got to work. So, it reminds me of, that theory reminds me of something that a concept that we use in my workplace, which is don't give clients a left turn. Give them a right turn. That's just a concept that we give to clients in my industry. So, you know, a right turn is giving them an easy choice. Giving them a left turn is giving them a more difficult choice with more steps. Like for example, imagine you're in your car and you know your neighborhood or wherever you're trying to go is on the right. Right? Well, it's very easy to take a right turn. You just get over in the lane, you take a right turn, no big deal. The left turn is much more difficult. The left turn, right, you got to get over in traffic, sometimes multiple lanes. Many times you have to face oncoming traffic. Maybe you got a stoplight coming up. There are different scenarios that make a left turn more complicated than a right turn. Duh. When someone explained that to me one time, I was like, this is a freaking no-brainer. But anyway, left turns are good in the catacombs. Left turns are not good in business. Right turns are good in business. Make it easy on people, right? Alright, before we kill this boss... Ugh. Gotta get a sip of water. Woo! Let's do this thing. So what? Act 1 done in an hour? We got some ground to make up in Act 2. We're gonna have to speed up in Act 2. Woo. Let's go, girl. Let's go, Andy. Give me what you got, girl. Here, these tornadoes are not hitting. That's very frustrating. Bruh. Tornado's not hitting. I need my bear alive so he can tank. That's actually a really fucking good drop. Look at that. That is the Talrasha swirling crystal, a chipped ruby, a chipped diamond, which we need for. We need the chipped ruby and the chipped diamond for cubing up runes, and we also need. That's some really freaking good loot. All right. I'm actually super freaking pumped about that. I can't. Oh, of course. Okay, I can't remember.
I am overburdened.
No.
Greetings.
I don't want to go to the rogue. Every time I try to pick up the loot, it sends me to the rogue encampment. But this is actually pretty sick loot that dropped. Talrasha, swirling crystal. I'm not sure what the bone helm is.
I can't carry any.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna loot. Oh, that didn't work. I'm trying to loot straight to my heraldic cube. Yeah, that'll be better.
This is a great.
So, yes, Eric, nice to have you. What I was saying earlier was Deckard Cain sounds like my dad. I love that character. I love Deckard Cain as a character. He's very fatherly and cute, but he sounds like my dad.
Finally.
All right, let's see what we picked up here. Worm Skull. I don't think I've ever seen that drop. I've done a lot of playthroughs. I've done a lot of Endario kills. I don't think I've ever seen that drop. So we're going to save that for our Necro playthrough. Because that's next. Necro is next. After the Druid, we're doing a Necro playthrough next. Let's go back and make some space for these remaining drops. We also need to... Yeah, we're going to put our Lum room there. So, Farnham the Drunk. Yeah. Farnham the Drunk. Blizzard had some incredible voice acting back in the day. I mean, pretty much everyone in town. Like Griswold. I mean, RIP to Griswold. We already killed him earlier in the stream. But Farnham the Drunk was great. The Peg Leg is great. He also is dead in Tristram. But yeah, they got some great voice acting. Dark Wanderer, you know, the Dark Wanderer, who is the warrior from Diablo 1. You know, there's some great voice acting there. I think, actually, I think we're going to get to hear from the Dark Wanderer shortly whenever we watch a cutscene going into Act 2.
I am overburdened.
Okay.
Good evening.
Where's Deckard Cain? There he is.
I can't carry anymore. Stay a while and listen.
Let's see here. Yeah, we got Talrasha. That's nice. Well, we already have that on our sorceress. We'll keep it around just in case. This is a good opportunity. I was talking about cubing up a little while ago. So this is a good opportunity to cube up some runes. we're going to cube up 3 shell runes into a hell rune. Just to kind of, you know, go through that process of cubing up. Boom. That creates a dull rune. We already have several dull runes. I think we need a chipped emerald, maybe, to cube the dull rune. So we'll be on the lookout for those throughout the playthrough. Let's see here. All right. Let's resurrect Kasim. And make sure he doesn't have anything else that we want to use right now. Nope. Let's see. Okay, we're going to Act 2. I think we should watch a cutscene, because it's just fun and interesting. Let's go. I'm a fan of interesting things. That's what one of my colleagues always says.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended.
So yeah, Marius here is kind of a cuck. He just fucks everything up.
The shining jewel.
It's just so sad to see the strange wanderer or whatever his name is fall so far from grace.
We made camp that last night.
Dark Wanderer, that's his name.
The warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within the tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity. Now you know what I seek, Marius.
Hmm.
Is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
All right.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lut Gholein. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
I think Blizzard was really ahead of its time with their cutscenes. Like, this is like 20 years ago, and this looks better. Like, their cutscenes look better than a lot of games today. I mean, granted, they're Blizzard. You know, they just sold... Activision Blizzard, rather, just sold to Microsoft for like 60, 70 billion bucks. So they had something going for them, but still. Okay, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to take a quick restroom break. One moment. Yeah, quick. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm just returning. Here we go. Buddy saying hello too. Un momento. Hello, bud. Let's see. All right. Ready to get this show on the road. Tony, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So I'll explain to you a little bit about what we are doing. Oh, audio stream, current bit rate. One moment. My audio is a little bit messed up. Un momento. Tony, hello. Good to see you. My audio is a little bit messed up, but I had to take a quick restroom break, a quick potty break. But everything should be back to normal now, I believe. I'm checking out all my audio sources. So, Tony, I'll explain to you a little bit about... Oh, whoops. Okay. We're ready to roll. Sorry, I had to hit the potty. I had to hit the restroom real quick, but we are ready to get the show on the road again. Very quickly. Okay. Yes, welcome. This is a new project of mine. The stream. You know, work is busy, life is busy, but this is what I do for fun on the side. This project here that I'm working on now. So I'm what you would call a trophy hunter, right? A trophy hunter is platinum trophies are only on PlayStation. It still says it's not receiving audio data, but anyway, I'm gonna trust you and assume that you can hear me. But platinum trophies are on PlayStation. It's just like a collectible kind of thing, and they're available on almost every single game. Um, but right now, I'm attempting the platinum trophy on Diablo 2, and it's notoriously one of the hardest platinum trophies. Because you have to do a few things. You have to reach level 99 on a hardcore character, and hardcore simply means that you cannot die during the entire playthrough. So that is difficult to do because it's a difficult game, and you have to beat the game on every single character. So we've done the most difficult achievement so far, which is get to level 99 on a hardcore character. Don't die, level all the way through the game, difficult. We also have leveled up and finished the game on a few other characters. We only have to do it on 3 more characters: the Druid, the Barbarian, and the Necro. Here are the characters that we've done it on. We've done it on the Sorceress, Miss Frigid Bitch here. That's her name. Sammer Hammer, which is the Paladin that we were talking about. Charmy, which is the Assassin. And I think there's another one. I think I did a couple on another profile, like the Amazon. But now we're working on the Druid, then we're going to do the Necro, then we're going to do the Barbarian. So, yeah, the Platinum Trophy community, it's like a very niche community. So that's kind of my target audience for this channel. Platinum Trophy hunters, but also like PlayStation fans and ARPG fans. Let me see here. ARPGs are just a genre of games. It stands for action role-playing game. Like games like Diablo, like the top-down isometric action role-playing game. But anyway, I'm gonna dive in and get to the gameplay here. So today, what we're doing on stream is we are doing a full playthrough on Hell difficulty. Hell difficulty is the most difficult difficulty, and we're trying not to die, right? This is a hardcore playthrough. That's what the challenge is to get the platinum trophy on every single difficulty. On every single character, but also doing it on hardcore. You don't have to do that on the platinum trophy to get the platinum trophy. Excuse me. But I'm just adding that extra level of challenge by doing it on hardcore for every character. So we'll see how it goes. It's been really fun so far. Okie doke. Quest 1. We're going to go in the sewers. So we have to kill a guy named Radamit and collect his book. He has a book for us that's going to make us stronger. Does all that make sense? Like, was that confusing? I hope that makes sense. Oh, look at that. We are getting all sorts of good loot over here. We got a heavy belt. We got a double. I think I know what that is. Hell yeah. So that's one of the fun things about this game is that dopamine hit whenever you get a good piece of loot. That's why people play Diablo. That's why people keep on coming back to this game 20 years later. For that dopamine hit. Well, it's a little warm in here. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to explain it in simple terms. But like I said, this is a very niche. It's a very, very niche audience, right? Not only do you have platinum trophy hunters, which are a very specific type of gamer, but it's also Diablo 2 players, you know? I mean, another reason why I wanted to do this challenge is because, hey Shannon, love you. But another reason why I wanted to do this challenge was because Diablo 4, the expansion for Diablo 4 is coming up in October. So I figured, hey, you know, that's going to create some additional interest in the IP. So we might as well, you know, go ahead and try to finish this challenge. I've been working on this for over a year, by the way. Like, I started this literally last June, but like this is, like I said, it's a difficult platinum, right? That level 99 hardcore, that's an extremely difficult platinum, and it took me several months. Shannon knows. And one of the reasons why I wanted to start this channel was because, like, shoot, if I'm, you know, dedicating 500, 600, 700 hours to a game, I better, like, put out some content about it, because that's a freaking ridiculous amount of time. Because that's how much I've put into this game. I put in 550 hours so far into Diablo 2 on the PlayStation. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. By the way, like and subscribe. What are y'all doing? Thanks for the comments, but like and subscribe. You can join anytime, by the way. This is a good way for us to stay in touch. I'm gonna be doing this, you know, a couple times a week, likely, maybe once or twice a week. But I'm also gonna be putting out other edited videos. Like, not all my videos are gonna be live. Exactly. Might as well show my stuff, right? And it's not all going to be Diablo. It's not all going to be Platinum Trophy. Like, my whole thought process for this channel is gaming news, gaming reviews, and Platinum Trophy content. That's the whole thought process for this channel. And then eventually, like, my goal would be, it'd be really awesome if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, because that's whenever you monetize, and it can pay for some of my gaming hobbies. Like, pay for my technology and gaming hobbies. The big goal would be if like a gaming studio would send me a review copy of a game. It's like, hey, play this game before everyone else gets to play it. You know, you can play like 2 to 4 hours of this game, review it for us on your channel. That would be really cool. I'm definitely not trying to be a full-time streamer. So what questions do you have about this game or the channel? And did you have a good day? Is everyone having a good day? I hope so. What's royal news? I don't know what royal news is. No, my setup, by the way, it's definitely not what I would like. It's like long term. I definitely want to improve it. Yeah, I'll definitely do a D4 review in terms of the expansion, because that's another game that I platinumed, Eric. So I'm gonna do a platinum trophy review, but I'm also gonna review the expansion, because there's a few content creators that I follow regularly who their channel completely blew up whenever Diablo 4 came out. So, oh, the royal family, okay. So I feel like that's half the battle, right, is covering relevant content at the right time. Right, so right now I'm getting a lot of practice with Diablo 2. Because I've been working on this for so long, and I know I have a lot of room to grow here. But hopefully when Diablo 4 drops, the expansion drops in October, I'll be a lot better at my video editing, and every stream will continue to get better, and I'll have a little bit more of an audience. So, yeah, in the meantime, it's going to be... These are early days. Obviously, we don't have a ton of viewers right now, but it's still fun. It's still fun just hanging out with you guys, you know? Yeah, Prince William, Catherine, King Charles. They're nice. Okay, finally we find this guy, Radamant. This is the guy that I was talking about. He has a cold resistance. A cold resistance, so our hurricane ability is not going to hurt him, Tony. But our tornado ability will. And we get to pick up our book of skill. We need that book of skill. Okay. Perfect. Lovely. Okay, so now we can skip a portion of the next quest. We already have the Herodric Cube. We picked it up in normal difficulty. We don't have to we don't have to beat that quest in Nightmare and Hell difficulty, and that's where we are now. So we're gonna skip this the first part of this next quest. Gold wrap belt, that's a good one. We're gonna save that. We already have one, but moving on. Yeah, it's good. It's good to ask someone who knows kind of the history and the lore of Diablo 1, Diablo 2. I mean, it's a franchise that goes all the way back to the 90s. And I think the comments are actually good for the algorithm, so keep it up. So something that I've always kind of wanted to do this, but I knew that one of the biggest challenges was going to be the video editing, but it's actually been enjoyable. So Eric, well, hold on just a second. I gotta stay alive here. So I was mentioning earlier in the stream, a lot of my gear that I have now are hand-me-downs from that first character. So like, I feel like this challenge, getting the platinum trophy, but doing it all on hardcore characters is a lot easier if you have one really, really strong character at the beginning that can farm up a bunch of gear. Because a lot of this gear that I'm using right now is from the Paladin, the Hammerden, that I got to level 99 hardcore. Like the Heart of the Oak, I farmed like probably 4 or 5 of these Viper Magi armors. I have 2 or 3 Shakos. That amulet, was farmed on the Paladin. I found probably 5 or 6 of these belts. Now this, the Call to Arms, is an extremely powerful offhand item because it'll buff you, like with these barbarian skills. Like Battle Command, Battle Orders, and Battle Cry are barbarian skills. And you can use those to improve your... it's like a +1 or 2 to all skills, and it'll improve your HP and damage output, and it'll decrease the damage output and defenses for your enemy. So anytime that buff falls off, you apply it again. So all of your skills are beefed up for like 2-3 minutes, and it makes the hell playthrough so much easier. The only problem is it's an extremely expensive rune word, because Mal, Ist, and Ohm are high runes. So I had to farm up for those for a long time. So something that I'm going to do, as long as this character doesn't die on this playthrough, I'm going to chop up like the highlights on the normal Nightmare and Hell playthrough difficulty of the Druid. And I'm just going to turn it into a highlight video, like 5-10 minutes of highlights. And I'll put that on the channel. Because I only want to do live streams like maybe once a week. Maybe on the weekend. Life is too busy to do this regularly. I'm only doing it tonight because Shannon's out of town. Wait. Let's see here. Maggot lair under the far oasis. That's where we need to go. Yes. Un momento. That's the name of it. It's a rancid place. Maggot lair. But yeah, Tony, Eric, yeah, I'll be doing this about once a week, so y'all can always hop in, hang out. You wanna come say hi? I think it'll be a fun way to stay in touch with some of my friends, you know, if they want to ever come hang out and chat. What are y'all up to tonight? What do y'all got going on? Wait a second. Un momento. Before we hop right in. Snacks. Yeah, Cam, yeah, he can hang out anytime. Honestly, though, like, in my career, Tony, you know this. I am used to dealing with rejection, right? Rejection is a part of the game. I'm straightening AC's hair. That's awesome. Hi, AC. That's a lot of hair to straighten out. That's a lot of curly hair to straighten out. You know what? We went one zone too far. We got to go back. We don't need to be in the Lost City right now. We need to go back to the far oasis to find the maggot lair, like we were talking about. Anyway, what I was saying about rejection, right? My career... Yeah, there we go. Give me that like and subscribe. Really, honestly, I need all the help I can get right now. Like, I need YouTube to think that, you know, we actually got something good going on here so that they can promote it to more people. Because, like, in my target audience, I think this is actually going to be relevant, which is, like, again, the Platinum Trophy Hunters, the D2 lovers. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to just do Diablo 2 or Diablo content, but I'm going to do a lot of Platinum Trophy, achievement hunting, game reviews, and game news. But as I was saying about, what was it? Oh yeah, rejection. In my career, I faced a lot of rejection. I'm okay with facing no's and getting, you know, not getting the answer that I want. So I feel like I'm kind of immune to it at this point. And I've taken kind of the same mindset with this channel. Like, I know I'm not necessarily going to grow at a super fast rate, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just taking a long-term, slow approach. And then eventually, you know, I'll probably have some good results as I get better over time. A lot of people don't start things that they want to do in life because they're afraid of failure. And they're afraid of being bad at something. Like, I know very well... Yes, thank you, buddy. I know very well I'm going to be bad at video editing. I know very well I'm not going to be an amazing stream presence. Hi, bud. But, you know, sometimes you just got to be able to accept that you're not going to be the best at something whenever you start. And I'm okay with that, because I've wanted to do this for a long time. Same thing in my career. I had that same mindset about my career, and it ended up working out. So, by the way, we're in the maggot lair. Yeah, I'm not afraid of the rejection. I just got to get better. If you have good content for your target audience, the viewers will come. So my whole mindset with these streams, I'm using the streams like less to stream, but more as an opportunity to collect content. Because like right now, tonight, I've collected an hour and 46 minutes worth of a recording that I can chop up and make into smaller videos. And I'll do that like the rest of the week and this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to do like with the smaller clips, we'll do like 5 to 10 minute videos, maybe 15. Like my last video was 15 minutes almost. And then I haven't done any shorts yet, but I'll eventually find some time to do shorts from the videos that I make. I'm just not there yet. Dang. We are not having a lot of success finding where we need to go. Oh, we just made one big circle. It's frustrating. Hey, Bubba. Golly. Buddy is trying to get my attention. Buddy, my dog. Okay, so I circled the entire zone, explored the entire zone, and in reality, entrance to the next level was right next to me the whole time. Love it when that happens. Yes. Yikes. That is scary. That is freaking scary. Okay. Whew, man, that's making me sweat. My goodness. So Tony, the way hardcore mode works, if you die once, you lose your character. You can never play that character again. It's a little bit unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And that's what makes the challenge that we're attempting here so unique. You know, it's already hard, it already takes a lot of time. But doing it all hardcore makes it unique. And then those YouTube streets, like you were saying, you got to do something to differentiate yourself. Come on. There we go. Not the right direction. What level are we? Yeah, well, it's hardcore, right? Eric, it's hardcore. That's... And I don't know if I should make that more apparent in my title, but that's the whole title of the challenge, you know, my insane Diablo 2 Platinum Challenge. Hardcore only, right? The Platinum does not require you to do it all on hardcore. But one of the trophies in the Platinum Challenge is to get a level 99. Get a hardcore character to level 99. Right, so that is tough as shit, because you can't die. So you have to be intentional, thoughtful. You can't just blast through the content super quickly. So I was working on that for several months. Not on stream, I was on my handheld. Because in the title, like right now, live, my insane Diablo 2 Platinum Challenge, hardcore only, but it doesn't say it early in the title, you know what I mean? So maybe I should move that hardcore piece earlier in the title. I think that makes it... Maybe I'll retitle the next stream to make it a little bit more... Oh, death equals delete. I've seen some content creators do like death equals delete titles or content. Because that's essentially how this works, right? Death equals delete. And that would be extremely frustrating, right? Then you got to do all this over again. Fortunately, we've already done the difficult part, the Paladin, to level 99. Oh, I got some hashtags. But I don't have hardcore in there. In the hashtag, I have like... Platinum Trophy, Trophy Hunting, Diablo 2, Diablo 4, D2, D2R, D4 Expansion, Vessel of Hatred. Like all these different hashtags I have in the description. Or it should be in there. If it's not, then That is not right. Here, I'm gonna double check. Yeah, can you double check and see if you can see the hashtag in the description? I don't want to die. I check, but I don't want to die, and I don't want to like be boring. So, okay. And tomorrow, whenever I'll edit the hashtag because you can change a title and a thumbnail for a video at any time. Look at that big fat worm. Big fat bug. Look, these are the old graphics. So, yeah, one of the settings of Diablo 2 Resurrected, whenever this was remastered a few years ago, is that you can still check the, you can still use the old graphics. He nasty. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm done with a freaking maggot lair. But yeah, as I was saying, whenever I'm like editing my video after the fact, because you can change a title and a thumbnail at any time. You can change your description at any time. I can even change my channel name at any time. Like, I'm probably not going to be set on Kyle the Gamer forever because it's pretty basic. But you can change up a lot of things, fortunately. It's pretty flexible. I kind of like the old school graphics. So I was saying this earlier in another video or previously. In Diablo 2, where you need to go, like if you find a waypoint basically ports you from one zone to another. But if you find a waypoint, where you need to go for the next objective is pretty close to that waypoint. That's just what I've observed from playing through this game probably 100 times or more. So if we can find a waypoint, we're going to be in good shape. Oh, we want that amulet. We want that. I can't see very well. I'm going back to the old graphics. Likewise, what I said about the waypoint, whenever you see those steps on the minimap, where you need to go for the next objective is usually in that next part of the map. Maybe that's coincidence, but that's just what I've normally observed. It's not always the case, but I've tried to follow that rule of thumb during my playthroughs, and it's ended up saving me some time. It's not always the case. We'll see if it's true. Let's test that theory. Let's test that theory here. Because hopefully what we're going to see... Don't make me... Yep, here it is. Like, the path to the next zone is here. We went up the steps into that next part of the zone. Perfect. So our theory is correct.
I hate snakes.
Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. My audio stopped working. Anytime I get an interruption and my audio stops working, I start freaking out. So I immediately teleported back to town because I did not want to die. That was scary. That was very scary. Me so scared. We do have to restart the PS Remote Play. I'm not sure why that disconnected, but it did. Whew. That was stressful. That was stressful. But we made it. We're alive. No harm, no foul. Here. Before we resume. There we go. Oh, man, that was stressful. Yeah, because it's even more stressful like on a stream like this, where if you die, then you lose your character, right? That's a no bueno. All right, so we are going to repair our helm because it looks like it's about to. It's on its last leg. Okay. Where do we need to go next? We need to go to. Oh yeah, back to the Claw Viper Temple. Perfect. So the objective that we're going for right now, we're trying to assemble what's called the Staff of Kings, because we need the Staff of Kings to open up this cave, basically. Or this tomb. We need to open up this tomb where Tal Rasha is held. We are running out of space. Perfect.
to see you. The vibe I've been.
Perfect.
Yes.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna forge the staff of Roderick staff. That's exactly what we needed.
I am overburdened.
Buddy has had a lot to say tonight. He's chirping in the background. Bud, come here. Come here. Buddy's gonna go say hi to stream real quick. Come here. Come here, my fella. Come here, my little boy. You're a good boy. Yes. Come here. You're a good dog. He brought me his toy. Buddy the dog brought me his toy squirrel. Yeah, he's a very, very needy dog, but you know, he's a good one. All right, we're gonna dive back in. I think we're gonna finish this act, and then we're probably gonna call it a night. I thought I was gonna be able to do a full playthrough, but in one sitting, but that would require me to play for another 3 hours, and I don't know if I have that in me. Not on a weeknight, not on a school night, kids.
Oh, greeting. I have heard. You may not. Hello.
So what do we need to do? Drognan, Talrosh's tomb. Yeah, Bunny's a good dog, but he's ready for his daddy. Cause Shannon normally is the one who's spending time with him, but in terms of like if I'm gaming like this.
Allow me to advise you.
Sammy doesn't care. Sammy's like, leave me alone. I'm gonna sleep on my own. I'm gonna cuddle with myself. I don't need no mans. Buddy is the opposite. Buddy needs a mans. Buddy needs a man in his life. Buddy needs to Netflix and chill. Sammy doesn't need no mans. I know plenty of women who are needy. And I'm pretty needy myself, though. I am sensitive. I'm sensitive. I am needy at times. So thirsty. Whenever I'm playing, sometimes I sweat and like I drink a lot of water and all of a sudden water's gone. Like before I know it, and it's just gone. Okay. We're near the end of the act, thankfully. So this next zone we're going into is one of my favorite zones of any game of all time. And that is the Arcane Sanctuary. The Arcane Sanctuary, you're going to see why. You're going to see why. Look how freaking cool that is. The graphics are old, yes. But it's very unique, obviously. Let me look at this. If you're a space nerd, you're going to love this. Because the only way to get to the final boss of this act is through the Arcane Sanctuary. We gotta take a portal inside the Arcane Sanctuary to this hidden zone. These guys are immune to physical damage. And I just can't do anything against them. I think we're just gonna have to run past them. Okay. The boss that we need in the Arcane Sanctuary is not there, so we're going to go back to town, take the waypoint, so we don't have to work our way back. That's just going to be a waste of time. Get out of here. I didn't get the waypoint in the Arcane Sanctuary. Sigh. That's unfortunate. We are going to have to fight through all that again. Let me just double check one more time. It's not over here. We are correct. It's not over here. So the Arcane Sanctuary is one of the best places to farm if you're looking for high runes. We've talked about high runes a few times in the stream. They're extremely rare. But the reason why this is one of the best places to farm high runes is because those specters there, their potential loot pool is it's a small loot pool. So, you know, if you're let's say they only drop 10 items, and one of those is a high rune. Well, what do you know? There's a 10% chance. Like, this is super oversimplified, but there's a 10% chance that it's going to be a high rune. That's not going to be the statistic, but other monsters might drop 50 items. Like, their loot table might be like 50 items or 100 items. That monster can only drop like, a smaller amount. So the fact that they drop a smaller amount of items makes it a higher chance for you to get a high rune. And the high rune is the rarest item in the game, basically. Or certain high runes are. That's extremely oversimplified. Well, the chances of those dropping are probably like less than 0.01%. That's why you just gotta, you know, it's all about volume. Okay. Yum. I did it again, dang it. I forgot to get the waypoint again.
Tell me your troubles.
I can't believe that. 2 times in a row. What's going on with me? I think that's a sign for me that is probably needs to be, yeah, the end for me tonight. I'm starting to make silly mistakes, and whenever you get tired on hardcore difficulty, whenever you start making silly mistakes, the chances of you losing your character to a stupid death are a lot higher. Personal experience. Personal experience. Oh my gosh. This is a tough zone for me. They're all physical damage immune. Or a lot of these specters are. I can't farm it at all. So, I'm never coming back here. So all that talk about a good place to farm, on this character, that's bullshit. I'm not farming on this character in the Arcane Sanctuary at all. Too many immunities. That's not what we want. Okay. We could be approaching the boss for the Arcane Sanctuary. We'll see. There he is. You love to see it. The summoner. Okay, Canyon of the Magi. That's exactly what we needed. And you know what? I forgot to get the waypoint for the Arcane Sanctuary again. It's okay. We're never going to go back. Doesn't matter. We're not farming because too many immunities.
Faith, I feel. How do I know I can trust?
I can't believe that.
Excellent.
So what kind of item is this? Weak. We're dropping it. Alright, Canyon of the Magi. Symbol of the true tomb of Tal Rasha. We're looking for a triangle on these tombs. And whenever we see the symbol on the outside of the tomb, it's going to tell us where to go. Oh, there's a shell rune. That's a mid rune. It's not a high rune. But shale, if you get enough shale runes, you can combine them and cube them up into something good. Okay, this is the tomb. Look, there's a triangle. We're gonna go in the tomb. The last boss of this act is in the tomb. And then tomorrow, I think, either tomorrow night or this weekend, we're gonna continue Act 3 Hail difficulty. So be sure to tune in. Yeah, be glad to have you anytime. Reese boy. What position is he playing this season? I've been seeing him post videos working out, getting buff. Sometimes it's really hard to aim these tornadoes. Rover and wide receiver. I honestly don't know what a rover is. I do not football. My mama didn't want me to play football. My mama didn't want me to get hit. Foosball. She didn't want me to play foosball. I just realized my life could have been Adam Sandler from Waterboy. Okay. So he defends against wide receivers? Like, is he on the defense? Like he's a defender? Like kind of like a corner, or is it? Yeah, what is it? Okay, sorry, this disconnected again. I don't know why I'm having some issues, but we're nearing the end of stream. So let me get reconnected here one more time, and then we will. Oh, okay. Here, let me get the PS remote play reconnected, and we'll dive right in. We'll get the stream started again. Oopsie. All right, we're back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Yeah, I didn't know that Rover was the same as Outside Linebacker, but that makes sense. I think that would be, it'll be really fun to be on Shan's FaceTiming me. I'll be, one moment. Hey, I'm wrapping up. I will call you. Oh, whoops. Hey, I'm wrapping up. I'm wrapping up. I'll be with you shortly. Love you too. I'll be with you shortly. Cool. All right. I feel like being on defense would be really fun. Just keep the ball away from the receiver. Try to get interceptions. Tackle. Make a tackle in the open field. Oh no. Oh no. Remind me, what position did Cameron play? Was it linebacker? Tight end. Ooh, fun. Wait, tight end's on offense. I'm confused. Yeah, that's what I said. Tight end's on offense. That's Travis Kelce. All the Swifties know Travis Kelce, and all the Swifties know what a tight end is now because of Travis Kelce. And it's not like a feature on someone's body. Damn, you got a tight end, bruh. Receiver to tight end. That's a good position. I'm surrounded by Swifties. Literally surrounded by Swifties. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. I like football. Football's good. We have Colts season tickets. Colts season tickets are, oh my gosh, I almost died. I was not paying attention. I was busy talking away, yapping away. Shoot. That could have been really bad. We have Colts season tickets, and I love those games. They're really, really fun. We have a new shiny quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He's really young. However, he got injured after like 3 games last year. We were talking about, yeah, Bobby Boucher. That's Waterboy. Oh Lord, my back. Yeah, my back hurt. No, like I've just got to be used to that. Like especially, like even if I get to like 1,000 subscribers, or even 100, 200, I'm probably gonna have a little bit of viewership whenever I stream, even if it's like just 5 people. So I need to get used to focusing. Hey, here it is. Here's what I need. Perfect. Hey, Bubba. My dog is ready for me. He's so fed up with me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're ready for the last boss. You know what? I'm gonna go revive my mercenary before this. Like, it doesn't really make sense for me to try to do this without him. It's actually kind of stupid on a hardcore character to try to do this boss. It's a boss. It's a freaking boss. Without my mercenary. So we're gonna resurrect him. Resurrect Kasim, my boy Kasim. Get back in that tomb. Beat him up. And call it a day. Okay. Buff up, everybody. Get our bear boy out here. Let's go. Breathe. We're diving in. There he is. Duriel. We're gonna let my homies, like my dogs and my bear and my mercenary, tank him. While we just sit back and throw tornadoes at this guy. No hands. No hands. We're beating it with no hands. Look at that. And we got some pretty good loot. We got some gauntlets. Buddy is so fed up with me. He's ready to go to bed. I know, buddy. We'll go to bed. We'll go to bed shortly. He's fed up. He's fed up with me. It's okay, buddy. I love you. All right. All right. Cool. We did it. Sammy is over there chilling. Sammy's just on the couch. She's resting. She doesn't have a care in the world. She's, you know, I was saying earlier, like, she's like, I don't need no mans. Oh, pretty cool. Frostburn Ethereal. Kind of rare. Okay, so we did it. We made it through Act 1 and Act 2. Hell, hardcore difficulty. Recap, right? We're going for the Diablo 2 Platinum Trophy. We're making it more unique by doing it all hardcore. It's freaking insane, but we're doing it. I don't know what got into me. I don't know what got into me, but we're doing it. Am I insane? I think yes. 3. We completed... We're almost done with Hell difficulty on the Druid. We got 3 more acts left, and we're going to be done. And then all we have left to get the Platinum Trophy is the Necro playthrough and then the Barb playthrough. We will continue this journey either tomorrow night or this weekend. Be sure to join in. It's going to be a good time. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's good to hang out. Tony, Eric, everyone else who hung out. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And sleep well. Sleep well, say your prayers, hydrate, bring some water to your bed. Have a good night. Good night.